Panthers maintain control. Kulikov sends it deep.
The one thing that the Panthers can do, Pat, is they can push the pace and they can play a fast game. The Blackhawks are going to have to really be aware of the transition game.
And Riemsdyk one kicked aside by Luongo. Won by Anisimov, who in the last 2 games has been 17-7 at the dot. Anisimov he's got the puck, looking to drive. He put it away and he scores! Power move from Artem Anisimov. He just walked right around the D, and Luongo tucks it home. It's 1-0.
Well, speed to the outside. The play from Patrick Kane. Watch Anisimov. Goes right around Steven Kampfer. Kulikov doesn't come over to help out. And next thing you know, it's backhand, forehand. And the Hawks with a 1-0 lead. Good power move. And a heck of a play there.
Got it to center. Bjugstad into the Chicago zone. Carried on. Trocheck whiffed on a wrist shot. Came loose to front. A shot and a save by Crawford. It's loose. And they score. Crawford reaching down with his glove. I think felt he might have had it, but it remained loose. It might be Trocheck that poked it in. The Panthers tie the game 34 seconds after the Hawks had grabbed the lead.
Well, the Pittsburgh native finds himself to the front of the net with a battle. There are 3 Blackhawks there. Rundblad's there. Anisimov is there. Daly is there. And Trocheck, I think, pokes that puck in, Pat. Peary was there as well. The puck was just laying there, and
Rundblad scurries back. Daly, plenty of time to take a look. Hinostroza is going to get the line. Vincent Hinostroza, he's looked to drive, and a short side save by Luongo. Got him late last year, and after he showed up, they went 12-7-2. Here's the chance for Hossa, but his shot blocked. Top back Chalmerson tries a long one. Luongo made the save, it's loose. And picked up by Huberdeau. Able to clear to center. Seabrook waiting for changes to happen. Now they move ahead. Panarin into the zone, looking to drive. One of the forehand with a quick shot. Nice move by Panarin, but his shot just missed. He comes in here with 3 assists in his last 2 games. Does Panarin?
good stick by Rundblad there
Good
defensively.
stand-up play by David Rundblad. Trevor Daly moves ahead. Snapped it off. It's soaked up by Luongo. 5.5 remaining.
Is understanding where you are on the rink and positioning of your skates and your feet. I mean, that's exactly what it is. I mean, we got a lot of young hockey players that watch these games. It's important that you're able to play.
Kane hanging on. Kane dropped it. Daly shot it. And they hit traffic in front. Rebound. A whiff by Panarin with Luongo down and seemingly out. Panarin gets it back to Kane. Touch pass. Daly was at his feet. Hayes hangs on, goes backdoor for Hossa. Marian Hossa coming off a goal and an assist against Columbus the other night, his first multi-point game of the year. Chalmerson finding Taves. He drives, he shoots, and a save by Luongo. Panarin looking for Kane. He's got him. Steps into the zone. Patrick Kane pulls up, dropped it to Chalmerson. Here's a long blast. Luongo with a blocker. Rebound to the Panthers. They fail to get it out. Hayes gets the line, looks for Kane, who kicks to the stick.
Resulting in a Blackhawks.
Now Seabrook will lead for Kane. Shaw to the front of the net, paddling. Seabrook got the puck there. Good save by Luongo through a Shaw screen. Going wide. Whipped it around the board. Here's puck cleared back by Barkov to center.
That's why you do your homework. And
Good pass for Kruger, looking to drive the net. Campbell trying to stay with him, and it kind of a one-hand shot is smothered by Luongo. Kruger to the front, Anisimov side to the front of the net. And hangs onto it to Seabrook. His long one. He scores! Anisimov the screen. Seabrook found the lane. The power play makes it 2-1.
Well, the face face-off win. Allows the Hawks to get into their set, get into their rotation. Panarin to Seabrook. The lane is there, Pat. And this puck does change direction. It's a low shot. Yeah, look at it. Goes off of, it looks like it goes off of David Bolin and then goes off of Luongo into the top. Hawk fans were doing right there. They were downloading those apps.
Yager drives with a shot. Crawford gave a rebound. Yager again. Crawford! Wild down, able to flash the leather. And his team still has the lead. In for Marcus Kruger. Now Seabrook. Put it in deep. Here's a wrap around by Shaw to save Luongo. There's Shaw went for a downstairs stuff attempt.
75 or 80% of it, right?
Well, between him and Hjalmarsson, yeah. They usually have the bulk of it. Well, the Panthers get organized. Bjugstad snap it off. Up high over top of the net. Down to 40 left on the man advantage.
You're going to shoot the puck from that angle for Bjugstad. You can't miss the net. Hawk catch a break there.
Back in, Campbell to the middle, shooting. Crawford makes the save.
Hawks right now trying to pass the puck into the net.
Olczyk just copyrighted that one. Here's Kane taking a look. His shot and a save. Luongo, rebound loose. A diving Luongo able to cover it up. Now it's Anisimov to the front of the net. Out there with Kane, Teravainen. And here's Kane. And a save. Rebound. Oh, Luongo, a fine rebound stop on Teuvo Teravainen, who could not lift a backhand. A little pressured by Kruger. Shaw then got squeezed to the boards. Desjardins carried on. Hjalmarsson looks for a long shot and saved Luongo. The rebound is hopped away from Kruger and back to Luongo, covering. And a good pass finds Kane. He's going to drive right to Brent into the goal. A perfect pass from Brent Seabrook on Patrick Kane right in stride. Bang! 3-1.
Well, here's Patrick Kane. And Pat, you made mention of the pass. Nothing better than a forward of getting a pass in mid-stride. Perfectly placed. Little forehand, backhand, and a third point of the night for 88. Little forehand, backhand, Luongo down.
Panarin. Stripped of it by Ekblad. Then Campbell goes back to his partner, Aaron Ekblad. Gaining the line. Dropped it. Here he shot it right on to save by Crawford. Soft goal. It becomes more problematic. It's just a really difficult thing to overcome. You can't overcome any mistakes if you can't score. Here's a giveaway. Diving save Luongo on Panarin. Peary again, who's got their goal tonight, goes down low. Jokinen's pass right to the doorstep. Here's Trocheck on the other side. Trocheck back to Peary. Now Jokinen put it in front, kicked away by Crawford to Seabrook. Couldn't get it out. Remains in a two-man advantage. Trocheck a shot blocked to Jokinen, and Crawford wanted to freeze that. He couldn't reach it. Peary put it in front. A shot. Trocheck, big two by Crawford. Rebound held in. They keep the heat on. Here's a centering pass. Jokinen. Diving save by Crawford. Punching it ahead. Bolin to Ekblad. David Bolin. Looking back over for Yager. The pass hit Crawford. Then they score. Yager found the loose puck just off of Corey Crawford's pad. And that happened before the first penalty expired. So the Panthers will still have a power play. And now they're down one.
Well, a heck of a job in front of the net by Bjugstad. He's here. So now that allows the pass to go from left to right, and Jaromir Jagr will come over and find this puck right on the goal line as Nick Bjugstad's reaching in. Crawford with a strong left leg. Beautiful save. Puck is laying there. The quick little push, and then there's Jagr.
Barely broken and threw it into the corner, hoping for Smith. Hjalmarsson got there first. And now the Chicago penalty is over. The Hawks on a power play for a minute and a half. Taves in there for Van Riemsdyk. Looking to center, it came back to him. He shoots. Luongo stopped it and covered it. Rundblad up the boards, then got it from Hossa. Again, Haas hangs on. Rundblad's one-timer. Luongo had a clear view of that long one. Now Teravainen for Hinostroza, who got knocked down as the puck arrived. And the puck jumped loose, and Tikhonov ahead for Hossa. Gets into the zone. Hossa to the trailing Taves, waiting, shooting. Big save by Luongo. Rebound loose. And a diving Bobby Lou. Does he have it? No. But the Panthers do. Ekblad lets it go. It's blocked by Hjalmarsson. That stung him. And he's limping back towards the bench. Teravainen the other way. Shoots one. Goal post. Rebound. And that didn't miss by much on the second chance.
That would have been a great assist for Hjalmarsson.
Ahead of the game, 4-3 after this victory tonight.